The Soup presents 20 Years of Taking Some E. A look back at all the moments that made E great.
If you're into monkeys, I'm really not into monkeys.
Featuring the best of the worst of the girls next door.
Oh, boy.
Paris and Nicole Lost in the Woods and Red Carpet Catastrophes.
Things are exploding all around us.
Plus, Kardashians galore, Cosmetic's shiny leather jacket, and the arrival of the one true Seacrest.
And spandex!
Now, here's the host who remembers almost some of it, Joel McHale.
Here we are. Wow. Unbelievable. Welcome to The Stoop presents 20 years of Taking Some E. A look back at 2 decades of E programming, or roughly the time that Bruce Jenner went from looking like this to this. E! Entertainment Television began in 1990 as a network dedicated to celebrating the creative arts and the people who performed them. That lasted 15 minutes. Then it became this.
Investigates BTK.
You spread and I'll stick.
Channing Tatum accidentally boiled his penis.
Come again? The unofficial slogan around here is, you keep watching, so we keep doing it. We're taking a walk down memory lane and showing you the best that hasn't been burned in shame of some of E's biggest shows and some of our proudest moments as pop culture's most convenient receptacle. Let's start with the red carpet. Every year, E goes to all the big award shows and the Grammys. We stand out front like a panhandler in a tux and beg the famous for a moment of their time. And every year, when the big moment arrives, we know exactly how not to know what to do with it. Here's Joan Rivers at the 1995 Academy Awards red carpet, providing an example.
Now, as I promised, it's time to correct a rumor. Oh, wait, I think somebody's coming. And it's Jennifer Tilly. I'm so excited. Which one is she?
I'm sorry, I can't see through these novelty glasses. They didn't finish my nose in time, so I had it attached to the frames I'm wearing. Jennifer Tilly, is she the one with the sickle and the black robe who keeps following me around? Clearly, we needed to do our research better. Enter Isaac Mizrahi at the 2006 Golden Globes. He kept researching right up to the bitter end.
There's something going on underneath there.
It's all built in.
There's a cantilever. Oh, it's
all built in. Yes, that's the Valentina way.
I just want to feel it. Ooh. Oh, that's totally working. Wow, I love that. I'm just taking notes for the next time I make a red push-up.
Yes,
Is that okay?
it's absolutely. Take all the notes you want.
I touch Scarlett's boobs. I touch Scarlett's boobs.
You've been warned, Kevin Smith. Scarlett wasn't the only one who needed an adjustment. In 2007, the decision was made to back up from the celebrities and not so much touch them as just stare at them up and down. Oh, and to make sure no boobs were grabbed. The focus was put on people who didn't have any yet.
Was this a great movie to make in terms of how much fun the cast had while shooting?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a great group of people stuck in that hot, miserable van. So we're lucky to have made it out alive.
What's it like to work with Steve Carell?
He was really nice.
If only halfway houses had Nielsen boxes. It became clear E would need to take a step back from the celebrities who actually appear in movies before the courts asked us to. That's when E began looking for a different kind of famous. We needed people who were famous for nothing. It began with maybe the most famous for-nothing person of all time, the late Anna Nicole Smith. Let's take a look at some of the keen perspective that made her so attractive to E.
People always ask me, did I ever learn anything when I was a stripper? Yeah, I did. 1 man plus 2 beers equals $20.
We didn't know for sure if she was E material until we asked her what 2 men plus 4 beers equals, and she tried counting on her hands and feet, then gave up and started sucking her toes. While Anna Nicole was a reliable car wreck, there's a lot of truth to the old adage, 2 is better than 1, especially when the 2 in question are suddenly available because Fox canceled them. So along came Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, and The Simple Life. Paris and Nicole were a couple of junior high school graduates with a simple message.
Dating tips.
Like, don't let a guy go down on you in the first hour.
Right, unless there's a video camera and night vision and a profit to be made. Everywhere Paris and Nicole went, they and their off-camera friend, the slide whistle, always found themselves in the wackiest situations that were staged by producers. Like the time they got lost while camping and had to call and describe themselves to a search and rescue team.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, we're up in the mountains and we need to be rescued. Nicole's wearing like this bright yellow Free City sweatshirt, and I'm wearing a leopard Gwen Stefani top, and Nicole and I both have blonde extensions.
This is Tango Bravo Charlie, copy that. I'm looking for 2 sluts on a hill. I can't even hear if you guys are laughing or not. No, we didn't rehearse this part. It hurts so bad. Needless to say, The Simple Life was a hit, but E was left feeling incomplete. Sure, they had sustained the fame of 2 people who were famous for being famous, but they hadn't created fame out of nothing. Then came along... Kim Kardashian, a face that could launch 1,000 ships and an ass they could harbor under in the event of rain. Kim had become famous for... Hang on. Famous for... Oh, my. Wow. Oh, for the love of Ray J. Well, we wouldn't want that getting out. Kim was famous, and no one knew why, but it didn't matter. She had a crazy family, Momager Chris, sisters Chloe and Courtney, brother Rob, other sisters too young and for me to make fun of, and, of course, her stepfather, Bruce Jenner. Don't look so surprised. Looks like there's a wind machine constantly blowing on you. E turned the royal family of Calabasas into a worldwide phenomenon. How did this show become so successful? Well, it's about a family who stays together, even when they shouldn't. Like when Kim went and got her ass fat sucked. No one else needed to be there. No one. But Chloe and Courtney went anyway, along with a camera, sound guy, script supervisor, and slide whistle.
So this cellulite removal process is this big, huge machine that basically gives you a massage.
What does it feel like? It feels like someone's like sucking on my side. Like tickles, but it's like hot at the same time. Ooh, Kim, your thigh is so meaty.
Okay, not to nitpick, but first, so meaty is our line, and second, that isn't meat. Meat is made up of muscle. That is a tire fire without a match. I'm into that. Alas, the confines of one show were not enough to hold this family. Especially Courtney and Chloe, who waged a violent campaign and took Miami. They bought a new store, made new friends, and they did not need Kim to succeed. In this clip, they pick up Kim at the airport to be on hand to publicize the grand opening of the new store.
Finally, a business owner in Miami. This is so exciting. Hello.
This is like mine and Courtney's shindig. You're just here for the store opening.
Don't start me off in a bad mood, seriously. What do I say to you that I don't do shit? What have you done? What have you done? What don't you do? You don't do anything. You don't do anything. What have I done? Everything.
What have any of you done? Did you know there was a show called House of Carters? There was. It chronicled the comings and goings of the famous Carter family, Nick, Aaron, and their 3 sisters, whose names are not readily available in the E! Archives. On the show, the family lived in a house together and fought. Here, the sisters fight.
Don't touch me. Oh my God, I just touched her! Don't touch me and pound me! I stuck my hand on her head and she didn't break it up! Ow! Leslie, what you did? Back the up, you psycho! Sorry.
Ain't your around. I'll slit your throat. A knife is way better than a spoon, bitch.
I don't know. That one looks like she knows how to use a spoon. We got her. Here, Nick and Aaron fight over Paris Hilton.
You want to know why I don't trust my brother? Why he doesn't respect me? I'm going to tell you why. Because when I broke up with Paris, this guy takes her out, gets her and tried. The next day I find a phone in the car. And who is it? It's his phone taking a picture of her smiling like this in my Cadillac.
But I never did anything with her.
How when I told him I'm over and he goes out with her on a date.
Just so you know.
So thank the Lord that I am not like you.
Whoa. Guys, stop fighting over Paris Hilton. They don't close down Disneyland after the first group's been on the Matterhorn. Did they rejuvenate the Matterhorn yet? We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more E-induced madness with Bridget's Dog Fashion Show, Lowen's on the Loose, and a tribute to Dr. 90210. Plus, Holly shows us her good side and the return of the Olly girls.
I've never felt so much pain in my ass before.
The year was 2009. The balloon boy had turned out to be a hoax, but things had gotten very real on E. On Leave It to Lamas, Lorenzo Lamas' son AJ was about to walk in on his mother naked in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm hot.
The only thing hotter than the Renegade is a hot flash, and those are pretty damned hot. Hey, who drank all the beer? This has been history.
Welcome back to The Soup presents 20 years of taking some E. The year was 1991 when E decided it needed a news department. In 2002, the show went live, and another milestone was achieved when Steve Kmetko got his first polite smile from beautiful co-host Jules Asner.
Welcome back to our special one-hour premiere of E! News Live.
And our brand new set. For a second there, I thought I was in the wrong place.
I know.
While the Oscar outlook was muddied by the SAG Award.
Yeah, you are in the wrong place with that jacket, Steve. The gay biker bar is 3 doors down. Hey, Steve. Hey, Jules. It went on this way until March 13th, 2006, when a light suddenly shone on the E! News set. It was a magical light. It was easy on the eyes, yet illuminating to the soul. It was a light you could smell, and it smelled of fresh-cut flowers. The light covered everywhere, yet came from nowhere. Oh, wait. It came from down by the floor. Ryan Seacrest was hired to host E! News. At first, when E! offered Ryan more money than they had ever offered anyone for anything ever, he said,
"Oh, hell no."
But then they threw in my parking spot and he agreed to take E! to all new heights, which is ironic, no? Ryan and Juliana have made E! News a destination for news and intergender fight wagering.
Hey, Ryan, if they made a drink inspired by me, how would it be, you think?
Well, how would I describe it?
Yeah.
Cold and bitter.
Wow, Ryan, that is not cool. Why don't you pick on someone who can handle it?
It's our exclusive interview with Clay Aiken's alleged former lover.
McHale went on tape?
What did I ever do to you? Stop laughing at me. What did I... Oh, jerk. Actual size. Yeah, got you. After getting a handle on news, E! went looking for other important institutions to parody. One day someone said, "What about surgery?" Nah. What about surgery to make people sexy? And then Dr. 90210 was born. Dr. 90210 followed the surgeons who risked their lives to turn 5s into 10s. Our favorite of these surgeons was, and always will be, Dr. Robert Ray.
Did you make the little penises?
Beautiful.
A veritable sea of breasts.
Did you know Mr. Happy's never straight? And the little vaginal lift came out adorable.
I don't understand why insurance providers are hesitant to take his work seriously. The Dr. 90210 patients were people with cosmetic surgery needs ranging from scar and burn removal to breast enlargement and collagen injections. Oh, and this porn star who likes to play dress up for mommy and daddy outside their camper.
I'm gonna go get dressed. We're gonna go over the hill, and we're gonna play Guess Who I Am. Who am I? Look. I don't know. I am the X-rated version of Priscilla.
queen of the desert.
This is just like when I was 6, except we're outside the camper and Mom is here. Surgically enhanced young women wearing salacious costumes for old men. I wish someone would make a show about you. Oh, maybe she's a real genie. The Girls Next Door is one of E's crowning achievements. Holly, Bridget, and Kendra, the original Morticiubines, or Hortician, you choose, to Playboy founder Hugh Hefner, have captured our imaginations in ways we never dreamed. And why wouldn't they? Watch Kendra getting Hef's and everyone else's attention one morning in Las Vegas. Base, I'm getting the international plexiglass poolside mammogram signal for a toast buttering emergency. I'm going to open fire. Screw it, I'm just going to drive this thing to the side of the building. I can't hear if you guys are laughing. All right. And now the most painful thing I've ever done. Holly was no slouch in the exhibitionist department either. Here she poses for a Playboy shoot. Thank you, Tom. All while catching up on some household chores.
We're doing kind of a glamorous 40s Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I'm going to light you like George Hurrell would have lit you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Stop.
Dramatic. You look really great.
Thanks.
That's fabulous. Very Hollywood.
There's things in Hollywood besides maids and sluts, but I see your point. Oh, that railing. Okay. Then there's Bridget. She dressed her dogs.
You look pretty in a swimsuit. No. Dead dog. Dead dog.
Oh, what's that?
Winnie, right here. Where's Win? Oh, Bean.
I think we have a special bond. I truly feel that her and I communicate and we understand each other.
Looks like a cat throwing up a dog. How can we forget Sunset Tan, E's penetrating look at the rough and tumble business of spray tanning and the people who made the dream real. The breakout stars are most certainly the Olly girls.
This is the worst job I've ever had in my life.
Someone was having a private party and they wanted to serve the sushi in a different way. We were the decoration. I literally felt like a piece of meat or fish. Ew.
And now, joining me for the first time back on E are Holly and Molly, the Olly girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Joel.
Oh, what is that smell?
It's the sushi. It's 2.5 years old.
Oh, you mean you've been laying under the same sushi since the show was canceled?
No one told us to get up. We're good E employees. Could you go by my apartment and feed my cat? He must be hungry.
I really can't take this, you guys. The Olly girls, everybody. Let's get them out of here.
Wait. Can we get up?
Yeah, you can't get up. Wow. What happened to your hair? We'll be right back.
Hold on for a visit to Lowenland, Denise Richards Colon, and lots more E served soup style.
You know whose fault this is? My dad's.
Takes me back. Welcome back to The Soup Presents 20 Years of Taking Some E. Wild On was the show where Brooke Burke traveled the globe in search of the best places to make grain alcohol and mango juice vomit. It also served to help E find new talent.
In the end, there could be only one Miss Republic of Cuervo Gold.
Give her a nice round of applause, Miss Anna Nicole Smith!
Miss Smith, I represent the E! Network, and we think you have what it takes to make the big time. Here's a briefcase full of money. Belch once if you want to come work for us. Fart, then pass out if you really want to come work for us. She really wants to come work for us. Remember Denise Richards? She had a show called Denise Richards, It's Complicated. Here she sings Take Me Out to the Ball Game at a Chicago Cubs game. And guess what? It's complicated. How did that show make it to a second season? Well, there's a reason they don't say the multi-talented Denise Richards. There's also a reason why they don't say the talented Denise Richards. Did you know there was a show called Living Lohan? It followed Dina Lohan and her children who would agree to be videotaped by E! So it also marked the first and last good decision by Lindsay. Anyway, in this clip, Dina was in Las Vegas with daughter Olly, who was recording her album that I'm sure you all bought, and her young son Cody, who was bored. Dina is a good mom, though. She went out and found some age-appropriate friends for him.
So nice to meet you. Welcome.
Hi, honey. We love your show. We actually are big fans.
He's so shy.
He's never this quiet. He's like speechless.
Hello there. I heard rumors that you're a fan.
I've never seen Cody so shy and quiet in my entire life.
What kind of a weirdo kid gets shy and quiet around his first exposure to group sex and old man smell? What a pussy. What did you say, whippersnapper? You want to climb on Bridget for a while? I'm done with her. I'm a boat captain. I'm going out to sea. So that is our look at 20 years of taking some E! After all that, you may be wondering if there is one common image that can sum up all of E!'s fine programming. I'm glad you asked for it. Roll it.
Tess! What? Your dog's all over my new carpet and my new rug. Aaron, I'm so tired of cleaning up.
Pick up all your dogs.
Mom, ew!
Harry, what did you do?
Oh, man. Oh, my God. That's disgusting. Denise!
But this is Daddy's band room. She peed everywhere.
Look at her. She's looking at you.
The dog is defecating on the field. That's not a poopy pad.
No.
That was some hot wet right there.
It's hard, but it's gooey around the outside.
Dude, it said gosh. You're eating your own.
Well, this has been one big steaming pile of E! I hope you enjoyed it. If the locks haven't been changed, we'll see you next Friday with an all-new episode of The Soup. That's all the